Well, Robyn Bell-Soppelsa.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible game of rugby league to play in a real war of attrition, but you came out on top.
Yeah, I thought we were going to slip up a little bit there at the end, giving away that penalty try, but we dug deep with 12 and we held on to the win, and I think we got what we deserved today, absolutely.
I mean, early on it was always going to be a bit of a forward battle. Obviously, the longer the game went on, they were going to tire being the bigger pack, but the quick start helped you, didn't it?
Yeah, and I think the conditions worked well for us as well, and our S&C coach, Phil, has been really pushing us between kind of the end of last season and the start of this season, and I think kind of the fruits of his labour has paid off massively today, and I think we were the fitter team, definitely.
And in terms of obviously the start, I mean, getting over with that sensational try from Elise over the far side, and obviously Kelly as well. I mean, it just sets a great platform because you were never behind in this game.
No, and I think that relieved a little bit of the pressure because sometimes these big games can really get to us. But I think just going over early, kind of twice, really proves us that we can do it and really helped us to kind of gear up and keep twisting it further and putting that pressure on.
You can tell you're all amped up. It's been that sort of game. You almost want to get back out there and do another 80. But like you said, with the battle in the middle was key, obviously, once they got going, and there's a lot of forwards in that pack that had to tackle their hearts out today, and the goal line defence was so brave at times.
Yeah, I mean, they were down our end a couple of times, obviously they got over a few, but I think we defended a lot more than what we let in, and that just shows that we play with our hearts, and defending our line sometimes is more important to us than getting over, not letting them over that line, and I think again that stood out today as well.
Psychologically, that 8-point try at the end can kind of put a little bit of something into you that you might not want to end the game with. But having said that, once they made the error to get over at the end, I mean, what was that feeling like to know that you're over the line?
I think it just again proved to us that we can do it. Like 12 men, 12 women in the last couple of 5 minutes. And I think we just dug really deep for the player who went off, and we said, we can't let this go. Let's show what we can do with 12 men, 12 women, and we got over again. So that just goes to show how well we work together and how we can overcome adversity as well.
And obviously, like I say, you play in the park, but you look at those outside backs as well. I mean, there's so much pace all over the park, isn't it? I mean, does it make your job easier knowing that you've got so much speed out on the flank?
Yeah, absolutely. I used to actually be a winger last season, and you can kind of see why I've been pushed in because the pace is just unreal. The young girls that we've got coming through have really proved to us and stepped up, and they, like I said, set that platform so that we can drive up the middle because we're gaining those easy yards off those carries.
We're through to the next round of the Challenge Cup, so that's massive, and we've got the Nines coming up next, which is going to be another different format at Warrington. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I mean, now that I'm in the middle, it's probably going to be a tiring experience for myself. But last year we went with, I think, maybe 12 players, and we did quite well. And now that we've got this really full squad, full of absolute pace, strength, I think there might be a potential upset in our group, and hopefully we can cinch the win.